So boom, before this gets cold, it's your girl Cece Eats the Most, aka Cece Does the Most, because I be doing the most, and this is the Hood Food Cast. You know, eat good, talk good. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's story time today, and we got this, you know, triple N Out Cheeseburger, and we have some animal fries with chilies on them because I love me some spice. We're doing story time. We're eating real quick. Today's story time is I went on a road trip with 2 strangers that were men. Yeah, I did it. It's no trigger warning. Nothing bad ended up happening. But we talking about this because I'm surprised nothing bad happened. Did you pray? Okay, pray right now so I can give you your first bite. Come on now. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, okay, well, it is what it is. Let me take it out of this damn thing. This is pissing me off. At least lower it, you know. This thing be pissing me off because I be trying to eat. I'm trying to get something. So I gotta talk while I eat this because you know it's already getting cold. You can't have In and Out cold. You can. I ain't gonna lie, I eat it cold. But oh, I'm about to switch hands though. Okay, so I used to like this guy. When I was like when I was like 12, I had this crush on this guy. I used to like him. I don't know if I really even liked him. I just liked the way he danced, you know, back in the days. They had those freak dancing videos, all of that. I used to watch them. So when I got older, you know, I think we always was following each other. So like, you know, when I got older, I think I was probably like 19 when this happened. So he's like, hey, you want to go to Cali? Go to the show? I'm like, sure. You know, I don't even know. I can't remember if I even knew it was a show. So I drive to his house, and he got a whole other friend there. I'm like, damn, you ain't gonna tell me about no girls? No, nothing. You know, with that chili hit. I'm hungry. But I still didn't see the red flags. Like, I still didn't see the freaking red flags. So boom, we driving, and he getting irritated, and he get mad at me because I don't want to put beads in his hair. He wanted me to put beads in his damn hair. What was this? 2019? Or something like that. And he wanted me to put some damn beads on his braids. I'm like, this is just too much for me. I'm like, what in the 2005 are you on? So we driving, boom, it gets dark, and I think that is kind of when I found out we're going to a concert. No, I think I know. But anyways, so we about to go to an Absol concert. I'm like, oh, okay, so like we're about to get a room at or whatever. He's like, oh, you know, the concert already about to start, so we just about to get changed here. So I'm like, in a car? You know, I'm a bougie. I mean, I grew up bougie. Like, when we stay at hotels, we stay at super nice hotels. Like, if you go on vacation once a year, you know, you need to go all out. You need to stay at nice hotels. So I'm used to nice hotels, okay? And I don't mean like 5-star, like $1,000, you know, $500 a night. I mean like, when I say nice, I mean just a nice establishment, like, you know, Fairfield and Marriott. Simple places that are nice, you know. So he got me changing in the car. They leave and they change. We switch spots on changing in the car. So I'm like, okay, this is ghetto. Where's this night gonna go? Why? Y'all should see the mess I'm making. Okay, so we get to this concert. For what? I don't know. So we get to this concert. I don't know if you had to be like 21 backstage or whatever. They got me in. So this dude and his friends, they there acting like they know everybody, like they know Absol Tough, and they probably did, but the energy was giving fan, you know. The energy was giving, I'm gonna act like I known him my whole life, and I don't, you know. Talking to mamas, talking to everybody. We backstage. I'm like, we backstage in the hallway, but we can't go in none of the rooms. So, do you really know him? Like, you acting like you know everybody, but you don't, obviously. It was a great show, Absol, by the way. Damn. I took a big ass bite. Ah, my stomach hurt. Got these little cramps. Anyways, so we get done with the show and I'm like, okay, where we staying? They like, oh, we was gonna stay in the car. I'm like, stay in the car. Like I said, I'm used to staying in the hotel. That's nice no matter what, no matter how broke we are. We budget for that hotel, you know? I'm about to eat the damn paper. Let me take this shit off. So, okay. Yeah. Let me just a little bit closer because I scoot it back. Yeah. I ain't sleeping in no car. You know, I wasn't used to that. I was bougie, you know. I was young. I'm not sleeping in no car. I don't know about the struggle. Not that hard. So we riding around looking for motels, and I mean like motels, not inns, not suites, not hotels, but motels. Like, I'm like, oh, they broke. Oh, very interesting. Very freaking interesting. Okay. But you know what? They didn't ask me to put in no gas, did they? I feel like they asked me to put in on some gas, low key. Yeah, I feel like they did. Not too much, but they did. So the first night, which I'm just like, I should have complained and go home early, but I was just happy to be out of state and get a break. So we find a place that has a room, but it's already like 1 a.m. and we're check out like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So they like, oh, you gotta make sure that see if they'll let you stay another night, because usually when you check in late, they let you stay another night. I'm like, I ain't never seen that before, but you know, I ain't never stayed in a motel, so I'm like, maybe that is the standards, you know? Get in my belly! I'm gonna need some lipo after this. So I check in, and that's when they tell me to hold the next day thing. And I asked, and the guy says no, so they didn't want me to get my refund. And I'm like, so then what? Because at the end of the day, I'm not staying nowhere else. So, boom. I buy the hotel room. I believe they slept in the car. I feel like somebody else was in the room with me. I feel like the other guy with the beads was in the room with me, but I cannot remember. But if so, he didn't try nothing. He didn't do nothing. So it was all cool, all fair. Then the other dude stayed in the room. I mean, stayed in the car. So it's all cool. We made it through. Second day comes around. And they trying to do this photo shoot. Like, was a photo shoot that day or? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Damn, what happened? I can't even remember. Okay, so that second day freaking comes around and they're like, yeah, they want to go to the studio. Then they started beefing with somebody at the studio, and I'm like, what in the ghetto is going on? For one, I'm not used to LA. I'm from Northern Cali, so I'm not used to LA, so it's just too much for me. So, damn. We're just about to take this bun off. I ain't got no damn meat left. That's some bull. I put it in my fries. Okay. So they're like tripping at the studio. Then I'm like, okay, now what we finna do? And I'm like, well, cause we ain't eat, like we didn't stop the whole drive, like at all. That whole day, you know, that night. So when the next day came, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm hungry. So I go to McDonald's, right? So I'm like, everybody kind of like, we ain't got no money for no food. I'm like, what? So yeah, I'm like, I want to go to McDonald's then, you know? So I ain't finna blow my whole check. I just got paid that day too. I just wanted to have a little fun. If I was like on a beach or something, I would be willing to spend, you know, blow my whole check. But we get to McDonald's. I think the other dude had a few dollars. Now, the other dude was real like, you know, when somebody don't have money, so they don't want to ask for nothing. They just like, you know, they just be like, nah, I'm not even gonna get nothing, you know. Just humble to themselves, you know. Then the dude with the beads, he gonna ask me, so can you buy me a hot and spicy? I'm like, I'm buying you a hot and spicy? I paid for the hotel room. I'm buying you a hot and spicy. What is going on here? Like, you don't got money for a hot and spicy? $1? I mean, you don't got money, really, for a hot and spicy? So boom, we get that over with. They go hang out with their family for a little bit. Like they visit their family, they 50 million family members. And I'm just chilling in the car because I don't know these people. And I don't know LA like that. You know? And then we go pick up this girl, and I'm like, okay, finally another girl. But what are we doing? And I think I'm the only one that's not 21 at this time. Now I think the other girl wasn't 21 either. This was, actually. So you know we can't do too much. So then he like, y'all want to be in this video? And we both, me and the girl, we both like done photo shoots and stuff. We done photo shoots with the same photographer, you know. So I'm like, yeah, we'll be in a video shoot, you know. Why not? So we show up to this damn video shoot, and it's like teenagers, like high schoolers. It's a high schooler video shoot, and I'm just like, okay, well, I wasn't expecting that, you know. So yeah, we ain't finna do too much. I thought it was gonna be like a indoor photo shoot or like something, but you know what, I gotta give it to the young boys, you know. They have the t-shirts and everything, repping their t-shirt brand, gave us some t-shirts to wear. And it was just like the two dudes that I was with. Seemed like they kept trying to run the show, like they was trying to be the director when there's already somebody directing, you know. It's already somebody recording and choosing how they want the setup to be. I'm full. So we all do a video riding in the car too. I'm like, well, you know, the kids, they got their little car, okay? Okay. I don't even know, like, I wonder if that video's out there somewhere. So we finally leave. The photo shoot. It's night. It's dark time. So here we go again with the same dilemma of trying to find a damn hotel. A motel. Not a hotel, but a motel. A roach, you know? My nose is running. Okay. Damn, that pink lemonade is so damn good. So good. Is that crack you put in there? It's gotta have some stuff in it, like, it gotta be spiked. Like, it's so bomb. They need to bottle this up. Why is this pink lemonade so good? Like, you want to smack your mouth. We're looking for the roach moches. The roach the roach hotels, the motels, Holiday Inn. Say hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. But we was at the motel, roach tail, ain't no end. And I am like done eating, y'all. I'm shocked, but I didn't eat all day in order to, you know, calorie deficit. It's over. It happened. We riding around and like literally nothing is available. Like nothing. Like every single motel is packed. And I'm just confused on how these many motels is packed. I'm confused. Who was staying in all these motels? It wasn't like it might have been like a special weekend though. It might have been like some type of festival going on. We go to this one, we trying to check, you know, if they got some availability. So there's this crackhead lady that comes out and starts talking to the other dude. I'm gonna just call him Tall One. So Tall One, he's pretty social. Like, he's social and he's a finesser. Like, he can get some shit, like he can make some shit happen. Like, he gonna make something work no matter what, and he gonna be social and he gonna network to get the thing done. Was talking about how her husband was arguing, obviously another crackhead, and he left. And she said she don't need the room. He left down the street. So she said she don't need the room no more. But she didn't have the key. The husband had the key. And then, so they gave me the hotel room. And I'm like, I'd rather sleep in the car than this hotel. Because this hotel was worse than the other one. Like, this was a rinky-dinky-dink hotel. Motel. Not a hotel, but motel. Gotta keep reminding myself that I don't want to lay up in there. Like, I was scared to lay up in there. I would have rather waited in. I would have rather slept in the damn car at that point. But you know what? I was like, it's been a long fucking day of nonsense. Again, nothing enjoyable, no sightseeing. Just a long day of nonsense. So I go to sleep. Boom. Next day, running around. We're not even doing nothing. Like, just I don't even remember what we did that next day, because we went home that day. But it's just like, why are we still here? We should have left in the morning. We ain't got no hotels and I ain't got no money. Like, this is too much. Like, so I'm telling y'all the story because I'm just like, how did I survive that? I'm so happy that even though they were brokies, they were not weirdos, you know. None of them tried to touch me. None of them tried to, the dude with the beach, he tried to flirt a little bit, but he never was aggressive about it or whatever. You know, and I had this disgusting, I ain't gonna lie. I had this disgusting look on my face the whole time once I found out how broke they were. Like, I felt like disgusted. Like, I had this irritated, disgusting face on me the whole time. Cause I'm just like, why would you go on a trip and you broke? I came on a trip because I got paid that day. Why would you come on a trip and you fully broke? Like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. The tall dude ended up staying. He ended up staying in Cali. So I don't know if that's the reason why they actually traveled out there. Like, that was the main goal, was to go to a concert and drop him off with his family or whatever. But he stayed out there. And we were heading home, and it was just, oh Lord, it was a long trip of him talking and talking and talking and talking, and down on beads. The beads kept just swinging. The beads in his hair just kept swinging and irritating me. I was like, fuck them beads. But we finally made it back home, y'all, safely. But why the fuck would I do that? Those were two strangers. I don't know what the fuck was about to happen. I ain't have no plan or itinerary. Ever since then, I've always had a plan and itinerary when I travel, because I learned my lesson. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, I learned my lesson to have a damn itinerary now. Know where you're going to stay. Reserve in advance. That's why I hate going places with people and they don't want to book a room. They don't want to reserve a room. They want to get a new room every day, or they don't want to get a round trip. They want to get it one way and then figure it out when they... No. I don't roll like that. I need everything planned out. Ever since then, I need everything planned out. I don't need no last minute inconveniences, finding out and figuring out. I don't have time for that. I don't want to be stressed about nothing when I'm on a trip. But this was stressful. Like, hell, they might as well have took my organs. The way they stressed me out, they might as well have took my organs. Like, why would y'all bring me on this trip? Why would you invite anybody on your broke trip? Maybe they needed somebody to pay for their stuff, but it's like, I think I was 19 at that time, and I'm just like, you want a 19-year-old to pay for y'all stuff? What did y'all think I was doing? I worked at a call center. Like, I don't know what y'all thought I was doing, but I wasn't finna have leading y'all through a whole extravagant trip that y'all invited me on. I thought y'all had it all figured out. I thought y'all had the money to set up or something. They didn't have shit. They didn't have shit figured out. See, this is why I always travel alone. Because every time I travel with people, they do not want to figure things out. Like, they just can't do it. Just impossible for them. Alright, y'all. So that was it. You know, like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, and do the most, 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 and do the most.